Alrighty, this one's going to be out of Milwaukee. Apparently a passerby called in about a man slumped over in his car and apparently a bit unresponsive. So let's take a gander. All right, one thing that they didn't play, and I don't know if this happened before the video started, but call out your location, right? I'm going to be at such and such and such and such, cross street of such and such, with a white fucking whatever it is, with a tag number of blah blah blah, so everybody knows where you are and what you're with. Yep.
3260. Is medical responding? Sir!
Hey, cool, turn the car off, take the keys out, be careful leaning over, right? Because if you're right-handed, that's your gun side, and you're giving it to the guy. But all in all, you don't want a dickhead driving off, A, you don't know if he's impaired, B, you don't want him driving off like you in the car. No.
Officer Davis, Market Police. Yeah. What's going on here? What's that? Huh? What's going on? What'd you take? Huh? What'd you take?
I was drinking.
You were what?
Drinking.
Drinking?
Yeah.
What were you drinking?
Alcohol.
Oh, what type of alcohol?
Fishy.
3260. Is there a bike available?
I don't know what that is.
10-4, we're about 3220.
Hey, is there a better time in place to be on the radio like this and not stand in the apex of this door with this dude right next to you? And, if the body camera's pointing this way, that means that unless he's looking down at this guy, his head's up, talking on the radio. So, maybe back up so you've got a better vantage point on this guy, but don't assume because somebody's impaired or appears to be impaired that they're incapable of doing bad shit or dumb shit.
Hey, Cunha, can you call? Cunha, can you call me, please?
On the phone?
All right, sir. Did you take any drugs today? You just drinking? Okay. Do you need any medical attention? Medical is coming, though. They're going to just tell them that you don't want their help if you don't need it, but yet someone called about you, said that you weren't getting up. Then when I got here, you were just sitting here. Do you have an ID on you?
No.
You don't? Okay. Careful. Can you do me a favor? Can you stop at the car, please?
Sorry, car?
Stay in it. God damn. Stay in it. I'm in the way. There we go. He took my guy's car, dude. Let's back up one second here. There's a way for me to fix this with me right here, and I'm sorry I haven't done it yet. I'll figure it out. So apparently, right here, he discovers a gun. So he disengages, comes around the back of the guy's car, busts his ass, and then winds up catching one in the back, it looks like. Yep. He stayed in it. Hey, not for nothing, but shoot the fuck out of that car. Shoot the fuck out of that car. County will pay for it. City will pay for it. You don't want him running off with all the shit you got in that car. Your patrol rifle, your shoddy, your fucking stop sticks, your whatever else you've got in there that could enable him to commit further crimes. Plink, plink, plink. Oh, you gonna wreck, bro? Hey, man's been shot, looks like 2 times. It took him a second to get his shit together, but he got everything out on the radio that he needed to get out. Hey, I've been shot. I need medical. Homeboy's got my car. And direction of travel. Good thinking. Oh, right there. What a piece of shit this guy is. What an absolute piece of shit this guy is. So just kind of real quick.
3260.
Hey, we don't want to. Should we be dividing our attention between the radio, and we see this a lot, man. We've talked about this before. The radio and dividing your attention with the task at hand. What is the task at hand? Who is this guy? What is he doing? Why is he all fucked up? And how can we better control this situation so that he doesn't hurt me or anybody else? Right? I'm going to get up here.
What's going on? What'd you take?
Huh?
What'd you take?
I was drinking.
You a what?
Drinking?
Drinking?
Okay, at this point, do you have a charge? And I guess that depends a lot on your jurisdiction, whether you've got, statutes in your state or your city that would apply to this situation. But he's parked on the side of the road. He's passed out, so he's not driving. So I don't know that you could pull a DUI out of this. In our jurisdiction, you might be able to do a disorderly conduct because he's grossly intoxicated in a public place. It's a very broad statute, but it's a statute nonetheless. But do you have a reason at this point to detain this guy? If the answer is yes, then go ahead and do that. That would, wouldn't that make sense? If you've got a legal reason to detain this person, should you go ahead and do it as quickly and expediently as you can so that bad shit doesn't happen? Just asking.
What were you drinking?
Doesn't matter.
Oh, what type of alcohol?
Also doesn't matter.
3260.
I mean, knowing what we know now, dude's lucky that this dude didn't gut shot him while he was standing there.
Is there a bikeman available?
What the fuck is a bikeman? Let's get to the part where he gets him out.
Do you need any medical attention?
No.
Called about you, said that you weren't getting up. Yeah. You don't? Okay. That's fine. Can you do me a favor? Can you stop at the car, please?
Sorry, car?
So right there is where the gun is recognized. I mean, you can see as soon as he starts backing away, oh shit, there's a gun. So if we back up a little bit more, when he has him step out of the car, so how much more control can you put over this situation? Can you crowd him? Can you crowd the guy into the apex of the door as he's getting out and give him limited room to move and then take control of those hands? If you're going to have him step out, why are you going to have him step out? What are you going to do with him? And if you're going to detain him, but maintain control of those hands or at least sight on those hands. He saw the gun and the foot race was on, right? I got to get the fuck out of here. He said shit. This officer was about that far away from catching that round to the back of the head. But he stayed in the fight. Looks like he's using that bad arm to support, putting distance. So we know what happens at the end. But again, for me, if somebody's leaving in my patrol car, you're leaving with holes in it or holes in you, because you don't get to have all that shit to hurt somebody else with. So, I mean, all in all, man, hats off to this officer for keeping his head in the game and not letting his body override his mind, right? Because you know he was in pain. You know that shit hurt. But he still managed to get rounds off, and from what I understand, the suspect was hit. But officer was treated and released the next day, I think. And, of course, bad guy got locked up, and he's sitting in jail on bond. But, you know, for me, what could we have done to prevent this from happening? And that's the point in doing these things, is what can we look at in retrospect, in hindsight, and say, okay, here's a thing that happened. What could we do better next time to prevent that thing from happening? That's why we're here. You guys be good or be good at it. We'll see you next time. In the meantime, stay safe.